Hey y'all, Jesse Caitlin coming at you with a clarification reading, a pick your card spread. I had been thinking about doing a spread like this for a while and then someone requested it, so here it is. Is this your twin flame, your karmic, or what is the deal here with a certain connection? So if you are familiar with the concept of twin flames and you just need some clarification over what your soul is trying to resonate with, what it is you're trying to learn from a person, we're going to get some clarification on that. If you would like to support the channel, please get in line for a personal reading or healing Reiki session. Now is an excellent time. My schedule is pretty darn clear. Suggested donation is $50 for 30 minutes, but please adjust accordingly to your budget if you really want to reach out. So all of the descriptions and instructions for those services, healing Reiki session or reading, is down below in the in the information box. Along with that, in the information box are links to things like Facebook and Instagram for daily card pulls, awesome posts. We have the Patreon link, so if you want to give a certain amount each month in exchange for personal services, there's that as well. And of course, energy exchange donations, always super, super welcome. Honestly, I have like $30 to my name right now. I am living life on trust. So there it is. That's how you can support the channel if you want. All right. So let's guide you down. I already did the spread as I usually do for the pick of cards. The decks we're using is the Romance Angels, Flower Therapy, and Shadowscapes Tarot by Stephanie Puminlaw. All right. So let's get you down here. We have spread 1. We have spread 2. We have spread 3. Now, of course, you can use this however you like, but really, use it however you like. I did the intention of 3 separate groups, but if you need to use it as you will, past, present, future, people do that sometimes, or they watch the whole thing just to get a message if you feel that's what it's for, but resonates, right? 1, 2, 3, let's see. Pause if you need more time, I'm putting you back up. Right. Group 1, is this your twin flame? What is the nature of this relationship? Okay. No, this is not your twin flame. You have to trust the situation. You can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. So this person could be seen as a soulmate because we're all soulmates. We're all fragments of the same unified legion sort of soul. You need to pay attention to the lesson here. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You are searching within. You are searching without of yourself. You are looking to other people to fill a need or heal a wound. And that is not how twin flames work. If you are here because, I'm sensing that group 1 is more enamored with the idea of twin flames. If you want that kind of true love, if you feel that you resonate with the idea of the twin flame, if you feel that you are in the twin flame community, if you chose this spread, you are not ready for that type of love and you have a lot of shedding to do, a lot of expectations to release. I'm trying to get a clear image here. So I'm seeing a person sitting on the couch struggling with alcohol use, drug use, escapism. That is not the type of energy that will attract in a partner. Again, if you're in this, if you're in that state and you're wondering if this person is your twin flame, you are not in the state to be of service to your twin flame, so your twin flame will not come. Not until you've figured some stuff out. And you have 9 of Pentacles reversed, which is interesting. And I think that the whole deck, I think I might have been holding the deck upside down with the Shadowscapes Tarot, but that's for good reason. All right, the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Usually the 9 of Pentacles is an inviting energy. You need to dismiss some energy. You need to trust yourself. You need to heal yourself. What you have currently going on around you has been attracted to you because of this state in your past. You have to work on this. You have to repel your own ways of thinking. You've accepted the love you think you deserve. You have to repel that. You have to unlearn your definition of love up until this point. You do have to trim the fat, so to speak. You have to get rid of certain people. And honestly, it comes from first inside yourself of being okay with getting rid of certain people. That's the codependency. If you don't want to be on your own, if you feel like, yep, that's a big mark for y'all in this group. If you want to be with your twin flame, you have to first show that you do not need them. Why? Because that creates extra work. If you don't get to a place where you don't need your divine partner, where you are hearing the call and acting on your own call and being your own balance. That is truly what this card is speaking of. You are not in a balanced place. So, yeah, and honestly, I was feeling like, have you even met your twin flame? Those who have chose group 1, if you're doing a past, present, or future, and this is your past, well, certainly was not the time then, right? And if you chose group 1, this is not the person. Now is not the time. You have to trust the universe to deliver that person when you are ready. And this is the work you must do. This is the work you must do. You must repel. This is not your twin flame. This is only, if you see this person as your twin flame, it's because you, once again, with that phrase, you are enamored with the idea of it. And that ain't real. Okay? So there's the answer. I know it might not be the one you're looking for. Please see me for a personal reading to guide you along your spiritual journey to help get you to a state that would be able to attract in your twin flame. Alrighty? There it is, group 1. Thanks for being here. If you're popping off now, take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. Group 2. Let's see what's going on. Is this your twin flame? Okay, and I'm told not to do reverses. Don't be caught up on the term twin flame. People get really, really caught up in labels. It has connotations and expectations. You can even have done a healthy amount of research about the bond, because it is a fairly sort of specific type of karmic contract. But that none of that matters if you don't have the belief in it. You know what I'm saying? So you have wise soul from the flower therapy. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it, as you have the knowledge to help those around you. Please embrace your wisdoms. And what is your wisdom saying to you? That it doesn't quite matter what the label of this relationship is. This person to you is a good match. Perhaps the best match of this lifetime. So again, with releasing the ideology, the expectation of what a twin flame relationship needs to be or typically is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right? What do you feel is appropriate? And for the Shadowscapes Tarot, we have the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles together, coming in union to say, the 3D will always be extremely fragmented. There will always be a divine purpose to each little sliver that is a shade of shamanism, being able to read the world that way. But there is a guiding compass that is the core of your soul, your emotions. So while you're dealing with, I'm feeling like, okay, so the image that I'm getting is your 5D self, like above the situation and pouring energy in from the palm over your own 3D self and your entire situation so that you can handle being able to deal with your emotions as well as consider all changes to the 3D reality. If you commit to this vibration within your own self, you have the answer to your own question. These cards, I'm sure, may be a flag, a guiding light to you, and I'm so honored and privileged to be here giving you that little flag of direction. All right? But the whole point being, don't let distractions of the 3D reality remove your truth. All right, there may be a lot going on. This other person that you're inquiring about, they might have a lot of baggage. This card here is speaking about the kinds of stories you two may have been living with. And if you are twin flames and someone and your counterpart, if you're here and you're in separation and you are free to be attached and you're inviting in this sort of bond, you may have to wait. You may have to let the 3D reality play itself out. But holding this truth within you. And that's another thing about this marriage. The other person might be married with children, honestly, is what I'm getting. Or just otherwise committed. And learning, especially if you're a divine feminine, and you are inquiring about a divine masculine, which is typically what happens on channels like these. The divine masculine in the twin flame community, those who are experiencing these stories, are really handling their business and coming to a balance and marrying their own divine feminine to give y'all space to be and rule and allow yourself to be a ruling divine feminine energy of emotion. Handle your business. Again, with that wisdom, I just heard take it wisely. Take it wisely. All right, so take this information with a grain of salt because it may be a little bit cluttered. All right, and things may be clearing up, whether it's one stage, right? If your twin flame is working through a karmic, they might be filing for divorce, they might be ending, they might be making things clinched, closed. I do want to say yes. I do want to say yes, this is your twin flame with an energy of pause. Just with an energy of pause. All right? Because there's a lot going on. There's a lot, especially if this, and yes, twin flame relationships, y'all each have a lot on your plate. You do. That's the whole point. To become absolute masters of individual alchemy. Before getting to a place where you can commit and serve a divine partner. They are not different, serving yourself and serving your divine partner. But there is a law of precedence in the manifestation of the law of attraction, the time lag of manifestation. Being, I don't want to say you can't serve your twin flame until you serve yourself, but honestly, that is sort of the rule. If you're not in an emotional state that is so surrendered, even if you're a divine masculine, who might be doing that struggle and marrying the feminine, again, with that linear time frame, that time lag of manifestation, it's okay to take your time. It's okay to allow that linear time to allow perfect places for your emotions to fit in. Like I'm seeing a water puzzle, like a maze being filled with water pieces at a time. Like certain rooms need to be filled before the overflow can go fill another room. You feel me? Alrighty. There it is, group 2. Quite the answer. Yes, but patience. That's what I'm feeling. Yes, but pause. Yes, but pause. So there it is. Thank you for being here. I'm honored. If you're popping off now, take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me. Group 3. Is this your twin flame? No reverses again. Oh, yeah. But you got some work to do. There is a transformative nature that you have got. There's something that has presented its agitation to you, whether that is a bond with a family member, a father, a mother, an authority figure from your youth. There is an anger here. There is an injustice of the world done unto you that you have yet to sort out and make okay and overcome and become stronger because of, before you're ready to commit to this bond, to this person. And you do want to. I can sense that very much in your sacral chakra. You just have to take care of some business first. Why? Because you don't want to spill this anger out. This anger, when left undealt with, will leak into other aspects of your life. It will harm those you love the most, simply because you don't want to deal with it. You want to stay angry. I am sensing that there is a particular subject that may seem completely unrelated, but oh, how it is related. Why would your twin flame is you on a vibrational level. They know that you are still angry about something. So with the flower therapy, the snapdragon, release all anger. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. This may even be about that other person. You may be so agitated over the way that they either inadvertently or directly harmed you. However, if they are your twin flame and they directly harmed you, they didn't mean it. It's not their true self. Just as they were not speaking of their true self, nor are you speaking of your true self. You feel? There's this recognition of a level. You don't have this yet. I'm not feeling, if you're wondering if this person is your twin flame or not, you're not in union, right? This hue, this lens, you don't realize how this simmering, festering, underlying trapped emotion from some other really unrelated source affects this situation and every situation. You would be you would be doing yourself a great service to take these glasses off. Stop looking at your past. Stop looking at a certain circumstance or a certain situation, a certain happening that is stuck in a moment of time space. It's in its own little universe bubble that does not exist in this present moment except for your residual feelings about it. Sort that out. Forgive. Let go. You need to do this. And honestly, I'm feeling like 6 months before you start to see any sort of progress toward union. And I'm sensing that this time space of this current energy, this is coming out on Friday, September 21st. And this fall is a huge time for the twin flame community. But I'm sensing that those who are questioning, those drawn to this video, especially to this reading, is that this person could be your twin flame. But you would not be in a space to really see it, let alone enjoy it, which is the whole point. There's a lot of individual spiritual work to be done. You have to accept that this is your twin flame and you have to accept the work you need to do. Because twin flames are a certain karmic soul contract that are extremely trying. You have to earn this love by conquering the self, conquering the ego, conquering the wrongs in your story and overcoming it and being better for it. Stay optimistic about your love life, all right? Positive thinking and faith will bring you bromance. So there's that 6-month marker. If you start now, if you are real with yourself, if you allow yourself to crack open into your pain and allow yourself to be changed by the acceptance of it, not by the rejection or the running away, which is it's flight or fight. It's flight or fight instinct. And humanity has done a very wonderful job of being cooperative with each other and fleeing from and building defenses against, which is a very human trait as far as tools go. But having that transformative state of self-preservation, that does not serve you here. What will serve you is the fight mode against your own self, which will lead, and I'm getting tangles all over, to this. You cannot be the same if you want love in one of its most rewarding, purest forms. You have to be able to not only survive the abrasive nature of a twin flame relationship, but thrive off of it. You have to be able to look at a person, and any time something is agitating about them to you, it is not about them. You have to be able to take your reaction of a person and read it about yourself. There is a reactive state that you are in. You have hairline triggers. You have a story that you believe through and through. It's honestly like a Bible. And even though that story is done, that book is complete, you cling to it, you hold on to it, you carry it, even though it's really heavy, full of useless junk, and structures this story around a mindset that requires judgment about other people as a defense mechanism for your own self, because you may have been delivered that judgment. So how do empaths survive when they are born of darkness and constantly judged and constantly picked on and constantly overridden and never respected as a sensitive creature of the soul? We react in kind. We become formed. We are stolen by the contrast in that way and become conduits of that. And that is what you need to change completely. I'm getting a message here that within that first you need to love yourself. Stay optimistic about your love life. That does not necessarily include a romantic partner, does it? No, it does not. Love life means how much love you have in your life. Do you treat yourself with such love? How do you treat yourself? How do you allow yourself to be treated every day? What is your environment like? That's what I'm really sensing. When you release trapped emotion, your environment will change. And when your environment changes, you can then acclimate. You can then rebirth, because death and birth are the exact same thing, especially in matters of the spirit. So, you need to get to a place where, first of all, love is possible. Because for a long time, it may not have been. All right? You have to hold on to that dream. You have to allow that truth to become a part of your current energetic state to transform your future and heal your past. No more of this. When you release anger, you can look back on a participation in a relationship. You can look back on your childhood. You can look back on a friendship that went sour. Bubble of truth, and not feel bad about it. That's healing. When thinking back on it doesn't make you feel that way anymore. When you can put the Band-Aid over your emotion and heal yourself and put on a different lens and see it in a different light. You have to fight for your right here. All right, group 3? You have to fight for your right. You have to train your mind. Fake it till you make it. Tell yourself until it becomes a part of your frequency that you deserve love, that you are worthy of respect. Honestly, I'm feeling like there is a huge deprivation of very basic, minimal love. That is cause to be angry. You have every right. The whole point of anger is to teach. You have to let anger burn all the way through. Like that phoenix. Can you hear that helicopter? You're getting help. You're getting quick help. It ain't even sirens. You getting the as the crow flies kind of help. This is a shortcut. The more you let the anger burn all the way through and put it where it needs to be and hold accountability for your own reaction, because we choose anger, especially when we choose it again and again and again and again and again, and it becomes part of our personality. That's what we need to be accountable for. But there is also a release of accountability. When someone impresses upon you or suppresses you, especially in youth, is that your fault? No, you're an innocent child. Putting that accountability where it belongs, especially if it has an impact on your immediate life, like dealing with your parents, choosing to be grown and detaching, if that's the only way. Because part of this releasing the anger is releasing a need to change the situation. That is misusing your alchemy. Don't put it toward other people. Put it toward yourself. Put it toward your future. Allow yourself to be completely transformed. Focus on yourself for now. Is this your twin flame? It does not matter. It does not matter. You're not in a place to receive true love. So you have to receive it through different avenues first. Through the All-Mother, through the All-Father, building your safe space with your definitions of the raw material of respect and love. Mutual respect and mutual love. You need to be in a place, you want to be in a place where everyone in your world functions this way. That is possible, honey. That is possible. You just have to be willing to release not only the anger, but all sources of agitation. Especially if you've said, I'm sensitive, please don't treat me this way. And people just go, what the fuck? This death will come with a state of mourning. That's why you need the span of at least 6 months. You need that time lag of manifestation. You need to sort yourself out. Alrighty. There it is, group 3. Thanks for sticking around. If you watched all 3, I hope somehow that you got the message you need if you did that. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. And you know where to find me.